All right, let's see if I can actually get this stream to do the right thing. I doubt it. Look, I got this thing to work! Welcome to Courtesy Flush. Tonight, I'm going to be playing with Naresar, who hasn't been on the stream in a while. Let me pop in the Discord here. There he is. I'm going to be playing with Naresar, who's sitting here right now. Yeah, it's been a while since we played. 9 months, 10 months so far since the last time we actually streamed a adventure game.
Yeah, it's been a while.
We actually, I looked it up on YouTube just so I'd be sure, but yeah, it's like been like 10 months. And the last time we actually played Quest for Glory 4, but it was so long ago, I don't remember where we left off or what we were doing. So we're just going to start again from the beginning of the fourth game. And yeah, we'll see where we go from there. I think I might have fixed what happened on last Monday with Mecha. But watch, it's not going to work the second I try to get Naresar to play. It's just how these things work. But yeah, so this music was from Aubrey Hodges. That was the guy who made the music actually for this game. He actually remade this entire soundtrack over on his, not SoundCloud, the other one. It's the professional one. I forget what it's called. Whatever, it's over there. He's also got some great D&D ambient tracks that I have quite a few of too. So if you like Doom 2 or Quest for Glory 4, he redid those soundtracks. So yeah, Bandcamp. Thank you, Cookie Mama. That's the right one. Yeah, his name is Aubrey Hodges on Bandcamp. Seems like a pretty solid guy. All right, so let's see if I can get Naresar in here. Remote play together. Let's see if it actually works. We're going to find out because it's been kind of weird. All right. Did you get the invite, Mr. Nick?
Yes.
Okay.
And it thinks it's maybe trying.
Oh, that's a good sound.
I don't hear music yet.
Yeah, you don't hear music yet? Okay. All right, cool. That means that the game is...
failed.
Connection failed? Yep. We were talking about this right before it started. Let me hit that end stream button. Let's go back out of this game. Let's close all this stuff. It's a great way to start the night. It seems like every time I hit start on the stream, something over here on my end goes bad, but that's okay, because I think we're still going to end up playing it anyway, and I hope we have a good time. And hey, Ryder, it's good to see you, buddy. We're going to be playing Quest for Glory, man. It's been a while since I've seen you around. Ryder has been here on the stream in our chat for, I think, nearly the beginning of the Courtesy Flush, before I changed it from my previous name. And he sends me some fantastic video links that I cannot share with you guys because they would get me banned. But they are great, and I appreciate you for that. I mean, you could basically podcast it. That's true. Oh, man. If nothing else, to see if how much Tex likes hates coffee, whose label literally says, wake the fuck up on the label. Oh, you guys have pondered trying to send us wake the fuck up coffee is what you were saying. Okay. Tex will drink it. I can't really drink a lot of coffee anymore. I'm probably going to drink a little bit tonight, but I'm not allowed to have it anymore. Not allowed. Doctor said cannot have it for now. It's just something she wants me to take care of for now. Now I can't find the game. Oh, wait, there it is. Okay. And launching. That's right. And now it says I'm in the game. Now it's got to bring Naresar in. If that works, then we did it. But let's be honest here. It's probably going to fail. No, I'm going to... Positive thoughts. We're going to do this. Here we go. I sent you an invite, Nick.
Okay.
Oh, it looks like it actually...
Post the invite.
It looks like it's actually loaded on my end. Before it says it wasn't loaded. Let's see. Oh, that's the sound of him connecting. Although it's a weird noise. But yeah, you're in. You can't move your mouse or anything yet?
No, it's still giving me the, like...
Yeah.
Oh, there it goes.
That's me moving it. I did the same thing to Mecha. That's me. I can fix your thing. Once we get in the game, we'll switch it over to you. So let me pop on over to the game here. Let me start it up first. Huzzah! We have started the game finally. All right. Classic. The orcs help. Orky boys help. I can't do a goat. That goat's better at that than I am. Look at these graphics, Nick. This is 1993.
It's so realistic. Like, I can practically taste it.
We're in the cold mountains of not Eastern Europe. It's actually my favorite game in the series. I like its dark tones and humor. I think Laurie and Corey Cole have a very sick sense of humor because they write some of the worst puns in Sierra history, but I love them for it. So let me get Naresar over on the thing. I actually have to do one of these little things here. Yeah, there we go. Also, I want to actually see OBS, so let me bring that back up so make sure I'm not lying to myself. Okay, OBS is there. I can see you. I can see the thing. All right, Nick, move the mouse. Can you do it? No?
No.
Oh, wait. Ah, that was you. That wasn't me.
There it goes.
We got it. All right, you guys can see it. Look, no hands. No hands. Go, Nick. That's right. We are playing video games on the internet. Get the fuck out of here. Okay. All right. So we're going to import your character from your previous game where you beat Wages of War.
Please insert your saved character disc from any of the first 3 Quest for Glory games into the disc drive.
Oh, yeah, let me pop that in my...
can make the journey from Quest for Glory, Shadows of Darkness.
I actually have... You know what's funny? On my case here, I actually have an 2.5-inch flop or hard disk insert, so you can like hot swap hard drives in the front like a floppy disk thing. I don't know why Cooler Master thought people of the future would be doing that, but I have not used it. It's not even plugged into any of my SATA ports. Okay. That's you wouldn't probably be able to move. So let's move you down. Probably Nick save.
Your character has been successfully imported. Welcome to Shadows of Darkness.
There you go, Nick. You've been successfully imported. Go ahead and move your mouse and you're a wizard.
Yes.
Yep. And look at all those stats. They barely moved from Quest for Glory 2. Oh boy. Because Quest for Glory 2's maximum was 200. And I think when you imported into 3, it maxed out all of them to 200 for safety. But yeah,
because the problem was that there's no time in 3. Yeah. I'm slowly rejogging my memory of what the heck was this game. Like 3, there was like 0 time in which to grind and level up. So, anyways, so start.
Do you get points? Yeah, you have 100 points to spend.
Oh,
yeah. Yeah, add them points in.
I'm trying to think of what would be most beneficial. Any input here on
in terms of this game, you will never need to raise magic because you're just going to cast all the time, so that'd be a waste. And you don't need climbing because you have magic. You don't need acrobatics because you have magic. You're kind of just magicked up, really. I'd say go all in on your... What do you guys think? Let's see what the chat says. What do you guys think? Hey, Wraith. It's good to see you, buddy. I don't think that's gonna help him out very much. All in on Pixlocks, the most versatile skills. No, he uses magic, Kobold. Magic. You can magic doors open. If he picks picklocks, I believe it puts him in the thief line on the quests, and then it kind of gets weird. It's fine in Quest for Glory 5, but in 4, I don't trust this game to work properly because there were some issues in the original copy of this game, so I'm trying to be careful. I've always invested in the stat that was the most difficult to raise. That's a fair point. I would say then... Yeah, writer's right. It has to be the one that's the most difficult to raise. And communicate, you just get that by talking to people. You know what? Let's go with that vitality.
Okay.
And a little half in vitality, half in agility, so you can have a little more stamina and a little bit more health in the beginning.
How do I not do by just
right click, I think? Yeah.
Okay, yeah. There we go.
The powers of 2 mouse buttons in 1993. The score is banging here. I love this song, honestly.
Okay.
Apparently he based this, I don't remember, I'm trying to remember this correctly, but I believe he said he based this after Hotel California. It's got the same progression, I believe, but I'm not 100% on that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now are we ready?
Oh yeah, just hit start, and we're going to hear John Rhys Davies' narration.
You awaken from nightmares of flying and falling. You find yourself in this strange place. The only illumination, an eerie green glow. You've lost your weapons and the contents of your backpack somewhere during the journey. All you have are the clothes and armor on your back. This leaves you with 4 burning questions. Where are you? How did you get here? Who brought you here? And how in blazes can you get out of here? No, make that 5 burning questions. What city did your luggage end up in this time?
Yep, that's pretty much our luck. That's actually what we would ask. Like, where's my stash at now? Yeah, in the last game...
You were in a large cave, dimly lit by glowing lichen on the walls. Strange, irregular outcroppings of stone grow from the ground, looking like the skeleton of some enormous beast. Here and there, petrified human bodies seem to grow half in, half out of the floor and walls.
It's like I feel like John Rhys Davies would make a great DM with narration like that, honestly. The descriptions for this game are pretty great. I'm just drinking a lemonade. If you're wondering what I'm drinking out of the glass. I may join the Legion later for the little drinking thing, but I'm not entirely sure I can keep up with them. They're a little bit,
more experienced?
That would be the best way to put it. I don't drink, if at all, really, so we'll see. I might just join them with water. I'll just, the drinking game is you can have whatever liquid you really want to have. It's just an inclusive thing. Some people, I think it was Diggs, he ended up he drank nothing but water. He's like, I peed for a solid 5 minutes. That was fun. All right, so to get us out of this cave quickly, if you remember, there are 3 places you need to click. There's that skull right by your feet with your finger. Yeah.
You search the desiccated body. The only still usable item is a dagger, which you pick up. However, lying around the bones are some coins. 5 golden coins. Each have a crown stamped onto them. And 13 small copper coins, each stamped 1 kopeck.
Oh god, we're in Russia now. Gimli? No, that's Professor Maximilian Arturo from Sliders. That's a good one. Sliders was an okay show. For a while. I got bored with it, though, and didn't finish it. I think it just kind of got with seasonitis, where they had like 50 episodes a season. Looks like the gravesite of the Faerun god of death that was killed by the Raven Queen. I've woken up in a worse place. Yeah, it's true. Our character has woken up in many worse places. Like in Shapir, when we were in that cave, and we were locked in a totally not Aladdin and Don't Sue Us Disney cave. I believe there are 2 skulls where your eye are. You can kind of see them in the graphics. If you use your finger on both of those, you can get 2 separate things. Now, as I said, we had already gotten past this part, but I'm just going to try to get us up to where we were.
Brief search reveals a piece of hard grey rock, which you take, and some coins. 3 crowns and 13 kopecks.
We're totally in Russia. Oh yeah, and you got a little flint thingy. Then the other skull as well. The elemental plane of death.
Find 30 assorted copper and gold coins on the body.
That dig sounded like you had a 1 gallon cooler. Hey, it's bulk. Click the little torch on the right side of the plinth so you can get that. That's a nice item to have on the right. That's another one right there. Actually, I don't think it really matters.
You take the torch.
And now you can use your flint to light the torch. Bulk is a channel that plays a lot of very many games over on Twitch, so you should definitely hang out with him when he streams. He's a really fun guy and very, very wholesome. Very nice.
Okay. Now, do we get out of here?
Yes. Remember, you have to stab the little butthole door at the end with your knife, if you remember. The sphincter.
No, I do not remember.
I remember, because I remember as a kid trying to get out of this cave for, like, ever. Because, I was really young when this game came out, and I think we got, like, 2 or 3 years after it came out.
You trim and clean your fingernails. Neatness counts.
No.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Your attacks have no effect on the door valve.
You have to, like, move out of the way. Yeah, then you click on the hole with the dagger point, I think.
Your attacks have no effect on the door valve.
Try clicking the middle of it, then? Yeah.
Your attacks have no effect.
Okay, well then try using your finger. I have no idea. I thought the knife was how you opened it. Maybe I'm wrong.
Oh, maybe I'm not close enough.
You force the sphincter open.
He does it on his own. Excuse me. Stabbed a butthole. Yep, that's exactly. Green flame, yes.
You've made it into a large chamber. Stone valves, like the one you just passed through, apparently block 3 other passageways. There is a huge stone altar in the center of the room, and an exit to the south.
Put your lips on it? Yeah, sure. Put your lips on it and blow. There's a little white object that stands out very well from the graphics there.
Someone has placed a large sheet, like a sort of makeshift shroud, over the withered corpse. It also has a small money pouch.
Oh shit! Yeah, it sounds like we're no shame. We're broke wizards.
You pick up the canvas sheet and take 3 crowns and 17 kopecks from the pouch. He won't be needing them anytime soon.
Yes.
The rough stone altar is covered with dark stains as of blood long since dried to powder. You feel a creepy, uneasy sensation whenever you pass near it.
Yeah, that's exactly right. He's just like, aha, yeah, whatever. I cast fireball. You engulf the room in flames and cover yourself in fire. You're unable to escape as you burn and scream in agony. It is a shame your adventure should end here. All right, let's go to the south. There's an exit to the south. Those doors do not open currently, so you don't have to waste your time trying. Unless you really want to. Because we tried this last time.
Try as you might, the stone valve will not open. Perhaps this isn't the right time.
See, I think the I think they had to put that line in there because people would just keep doing it.
Creatures emerges from the cave entrance, and they don't look friendly.
Uh-oh. They're going pretty fast. Cast the spell. You gotta click and hold on your spells. I don't know what happened to the music. The music got broke. So you hold it down to charge it up. Then let go, yeah. Although I don't think you can actually do anything because they're up in the air. So let me see if I can get you over there. I'll try to assist. I don't remember how to attack. No idea what I'm doing. Uh-oh. Oh, I hit run away. Ah! Oh, so I have to hold shift and hit the arrow keys. Okay. Get me with that shit. Whoa, 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 whoa! Look at this, Nick. I'm getting your dodge up real fast. This is the dodge strat. Ah! And not doing very well. Wow, this dagger has such great reach. So I think he was trying to go with a fighting game thing, and it just doesn't work. It was a good attempt.
Okay.
In a bitter battle, you were better than the badders. You kicked some butt, too.
No. You did it, Nick. You beat the bats, the batters, as they were called.
Cool.
You go south, yeah.
Oh, okay.
70s TV cop music, yeah. Welcome to the Morrowind section where you
Heavy
jump
rope
everywhere because
bridge
stats.
spans the deep chasm.
Exactly. Fly across.
Can
I believe
It would be nice work if you could get it, but you don't know a flying spell. The best you can do is to levitate, but that just takes you up and down, unless you can find a way to let the wind help you.
That's...
Yeah, remember that was the sheet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's slowly coming back to me.
Yeah.
As you hold up the sheet like a sail, you can feel the wind pushing it, and you, towards the pit. Unfortunately, you're a little too heavy. You don't think the wind is powerful enough to push you across safely.
No. All right, now cast your spell. Yep.
This one magic?
Yeah. And then I believe it's the one with that looks like a sunburst on the right. Yeah, that guy. Ah! That thing... Okay.
You just barely made it across the pit.
Just barely. Well done. Now you're still poisoned, but you'll be all right. You have a pretty high vitality now. I think you had to go up through that hole in the cave in the back. You got a rope, just levitate and pull across. I think he has to hold his
Slip to the
arms
mouth of
up.
the cave, just in time to avoid being crushed by its closing jaws.
Yeah, I don't like going into Cthulhu caves very much. They're not fun. She watches unimpressed how you jump across.
Only one person has ever walked away from there before. Who are you? How did you get here? Oh, there are so many questions I want to ask you, but I have to get home quickly. It is so dangerous out at night in Mordavia. The town is due north of here. Be careful. There are many bad things wandering around. Good luck.
Okay.
Oh, by the way, my name is Katrina. I hope we meet again sometime. Farewell.
That's actually Jennifer Hale, and this is one of her first voice acting gigs. Well, in video games, I should say. And there you go, Nick. You got... Yep, you got the obvious...
This symbol
yeah.
looks like a six-armed starfish, or perhaps like the tentacles of an octopus. You sense a feeling of strange, chaotic power from it.
It feels like Kyrandia. Well, interesting.
The artery above the eighth is new.
Oops.
It looks a bit like a six-tentacled starfish, or perhaps more like a squished squid. Something about the symbol fascinates and scares you at the same time.
The funny thing you say Kyrandia, I think the developers of this game actually worked on the Kyrandia game that Sierra
The
published.
six-pointed symbol seems to pulse with energy and comes loose in your hand when you touch it. You have the feeling that you may need this sign, so you carefully store it in your pack.
Yeah, love interest. It's the first lady you see, and immediately you're like, "Hey, baby, what you doing out here in this swamp? You come here often?"
The upper
Some
ledge
girls just like
looks
to hang out in the
somewhat less
swamp.
slippery
Nothing
than the
wrong with
other
that.
path.
She goes, it's all ogre
A pool
now.
of sticky, greasy-looking slime dominates this area below the cave. A stream of slimy goo oozes down the right side, and goo dripping on the path makes it slimy and treacherous as well.
Okay. Sounds like something you should walk on, Nick. It's okay, you'll be alright. I think.
The path is dripping with slimy goo. You're having a hard time maintaining your footing on it.
Now this part of the game used to crash on like Windows 98 all the time. This part right here, this would be the game breaker. If you get past this in the swamp area, you'd be able to play the rest of the game. All right. Look at that statue.
A pool of sticky goo. This tall standing stone has been carved, so that the top looks like a squid is perched upon it.
Ah, totally not something else. Anyway, let's go to the left. That totally doesn't look like anything else I've ever seen in my life.
Come on, Mike.
Goo.
This is a clean stream.
Yeah.
We are well behaved, you know.
You're right. You got it. Let's not walk into the swamp, Nick. That would be bad. Oh, yeah. You can also set your character to run, if you remember. It's the one next to magic on the left. Yeah. And then the one on the far left. Yeah, now you can run.
And, you know, we should probably...
Yeah, saving after you hear the music start to lose pitch. Yeah. Yeah, just do number 14. That's fine. I wonder if you can actually type. Oh, you can. Cool. All right. Excellent. Restart 1. It's like the Pokemon first movie. You know there's going to be more. All right. Let's go up.
Go up? Okay.
Not that way. You want to go like straight north. Straight north. Like north across the river.
Oh.
Yeah. Those nice bird sounds for whatever jank audio system I'm currently running it on. I actually didn't set up the MT32 or the SC55 stuff on that back end, so we're on whatever this is. But I can appreciate the birds actually sound normal. It sounded like a deflating bagpipe. I was half expecting it. Oh, you've done it now in a Scottish accent. Yeah, you can't go any further. So go right. That should take you to the town. All right. And look at that.
The villagers have erected a scarecrow to keep birds away from the newly harvested corn.
Well, that doesn't stop you from stealing a corn stalk, now does it?
You take an ear of the corn and put it away in your pack.
That's right. You're not scared of that scarecrow. Yeah, you want to take a pumpkin with you too, huh?
You've never been very good at making pumpkin pie.
I like how he said that like he was already sick of that line.
The huge boulder raises a solitary wooden staff high above the clearing.
Oh, touch the staff. Should take that with you. You're a wizard.
The staff feels warm and almost alive in your hand. You hear an eerie voice in your head.
This I must first do. The sacrifice of life for one of love.
You find yourself letting go of the staff very quickly.
Yeah. I think you can also take flowers if you wanted to.
You pick some flowers and put them away.
Yeah, it's another one of those Arana places, you know, like in the first game where you had Arana's piece with the tree. And the second game, I think it was the Oasis. I don't think she was really there. And then the third game, you had Arana's piece again, and it was in the jungle, and there's like a jaguar or something just hanging out in the back, and everyone was chill. Arana gets around in these worlds. She seems to like to prop up gardens wherever she goes.
You! How did you get here? Why are you here? Few strangers come to Mordavia. I am the Burgomeister. It is my job to know everyone and everything that goes on here.
Oh. Well, let's go have a good chat. Remember, if you put your mouth on you, you can introduce yourself and stuff.
The Burgomeister stares at you suspiciously.
Rude.
Yeah. Yeah.
You tell the Burgomeister about how you came here.
Do you expect me to believe such a story? That you could walk out of that cave alive? That the cave would be open? Tell me no more lies.
It is Zach. That's good. All right, yeah, and then you could talk to him. Now, the funny thing about that menu, Nick, I, as a kid, had no idea you could do that, and so I played the whole game just stuck on, like, why can't I do things? And then I found out if you clicked on yourself, you could do that, and I felt like a dummy. Well, not really. Moon logic, again. But anyway.
Mordavia is a valley surrounded by mountains. There used to be a road which led from here, but heavy rains have created a swamp at the base of the mountain south of here. No wagons can get you in or out, nor can any person, except perhaps you.
It's Brian Cummings, by the way, is the voice actor of this guy. He does pretty much most of Disney and everything else in video games.
Mordavia is a...
Oh, wait, no, I asked that one.
Yeah, so if you remember in the very first game...
This is the town of Mordavia. There is an inn and a shop down the street where you can spend the night or get some supplies and be on your way. The sooner you leave, the better for all. There are many dangers in Mordavia, and we certainly do not need a stranger to stir up new troubles.
I was going to say... if you remember in the very first game, Nick, how the pass was completely blocked or whatever and nobody can get in or out, it seems like a repeating theme in these games if you think about it. It's like, oh, everything seems to get blocked so your character can't leave.
It sucks for the monsters.
Yeah, well, actually, no, because we're going to have a death counter again, I believe. How many times? We died so many times in the first game. We died a lot.
Eventually.
Yeah.
The Hotel Mordavia has rooms and food. It is a safe place to spend the night.
It's because Brian Cummings voiced the captain of the Agrabah Guard
does
in the
not carry
Latin.
much. We have been cut off from supplies for a while now. Still, you may at least restock your food rations before you continue with your travels.
If you go to Brian Cummings' IMDb, be prepared to scroll forever. This dude has got so many credits in so many different things. You idiot, we all got
strange
swords.
And dangerous creatures that live in Mordavia. Trust nothing. The gates of this town are closed at sunset.
No,
Do not let yourself get caught outside after dark, for few can survive a Mordavian night or remain sane enough to speak of it.
well, yeah, we'll be all right. No, this fourth game takes place in Mordavia. The first game takes place in Spielberg, which is a German-esque town. So this is like Russia, something? It's Russian-inspired. What are the troubles?
Just leave Mordavia quickly. No good comes from outsiders, and we do not want you here.
Hello, Nuke Farmer. Yeah, you want to help and be a hero and all this stuff because it's kind of his whole shtick. Yeah, I think you're good.
My name is Dmitry Ivanov. I am the Burgomeister of this town.
Okay.
Okay, then.
You can go... yeah.
Leave here quickly.
You're so polite.
Go.
Yeah, I think you actually get, like, honor points or communication points for saying goodbye to people. I don't know how much, but you get something. Get out of here, stalker. Yeah.
This general store is cheery and well lit, thanks to the warm hearth. The first things that you notice are the cats. They seem to be everywhere. Then you see the shopkeeper, sitting on her rocking chair as she knits. She's a very, sturdy-looking woman.
So, you're the stranger in town. I've heard all about you already.
Oh, I talked to like one person.
Yeah, get ready for babushka time. Let's give her a chat. Of course, you have to greet yourself like a gentleman. You're having trouble on your internet there. Yep, he's doing it. His mouse cursor's moving.
Don't know why, because
Somebody else might be on your internet downloading videos or something. You're also kind of glitching out on Discord a bit.
I'm literally the only person home right now.
Oh.
That's weird.
Here, I'll
I don't understand why.
Yeah, polite, aren't you? Manners are as manners do, as my husband used to say. We'll see.
Is Ivanov Russian for passive-aggressive asshole? I don't know. Oh, man. Apparently his town is one person deep. I am not a stranger. It is I, your nephew's babushka. I think Nick's having trouble. Oh. There you looks like you're back.
Maybe?
Yeah, you're back.
I don't know what that was all about. Okay. So did you greet the shopkeeper?
Yep, and now introduce yourself.
Okay.
You can call me Olga. Mrs. Stovich is too formal after all. We don't welcome strangers here. They bring nothing but trouble. All the same, it's good to see a new face again.
Do I need equipment?
Not at this time. Well, let's see what she has. Because you don't have a lot of money. You might want to get the oil flask. You're going to come back later for the rest of that. But yeah, just go ahead and grab that oil. Oh, and rations, because you need food. You can only buy one item at a time.
Okay.
Yeah, so 100 kopecks to 1 crown.
Okay, so that's basically 1 crown. Got it.
And you need a whole bunch of those. So just don't feel bad buying a bunch. In this game, you do have to consume some level of food in order to keep your stamina up. It's part of that dynamic RPG system.
Behave.
I thought you were using dial-up for the added immersion. That's good. That's good. That 28.8k life. All right, I think that's good. Nope, you're glitching out again, Nick. There we go.
Ah!
You're back. No, you're still doing it. Oh, I think you're. Are you having like wind out there or something?
I don't think so. None of the trees that seem to be outside, so I don't have a clue why it's being.
Are you directly
weird.
connected to your computer, or are you using Wi-Fi?
It's directly connected.
No idea. Can you click on stuff still? Kind of. It's moving very, very slow.
Yeah.
Let me see, what could you use?
He's being banished to the Shadow Realm.
Items like brooms and pens, I really don't have anything else for adventurers like yourself. I do have some lovely sandwiches you can use for rations. And garlic, of course you'll need garlic. I've also got some oil you can use to keep the weapons and armor from rusting. And if you like sweets, I've got some yummy homemade candy. Although the garlic-flavored ones have all been purchased by now. I'll have to make some more. Oh, and a shopping bag to carry things in. I have a couple of those left.
The Courtesy Flush, brought to you by Big Bob Bod's Blasters, the best used network equipment to shop in the greater Toledo area. Oof, poor Toledo. The glitches are a feature, not a bug. I think he's going through a tunnel. Yeah, Steam is probably super busy tonight.
Tax collector.
Oh, hey, Arkai. Thank you for the courtesy. I think you're... Like, I'm not moving the mouse, that's all Naresar right now. I'm thoroughly enjoying watching how your internet just out of nowhere starts chugging. It does feel like we're back in 1993.
Tax collector.
Oh my god. Oh my god, Arkai. Holy crap.
Tax collector.
I don't understand why. Like, I'm the only one home now.
Tax collector.
I don't know.
Weird.
Arkai, you're the best. That is really kind of you to give so many of those subs. Truly. That is very kind of you. I'm gonna let it play out. I'm gonna let it play all out.
Tax collector.
I'm not gonna have him go through all that.
Tax collector.
He gifted 20 subs. This sub spree is Boulder approved. Not gonna get me.
Tax collector.
Alright. Poor Naresar got kicked out of Discord. It's alright.
Tax collector.
I'll just let's continue. Let's try to get him back where
Tax collector.
Is that Mike's actual toilet? No. I don't think no, because that's got a button on the top. We got the old school thing. Oh hey Wrath, thanks man.
Tax collector.
Is that Nick's dulcet tones I hear being mauled by the internet badgers? Yes.
Tax collector.
It's never gonna end. It's forever. Arkai is the bomb. Oh, he gave Jazz Corp the thing.
Tax collector.
The new theme of Mordavia, brought to you by Arkai21. This town has gone to shit.
Tax collector.
The floor is covered with
tax collector.
I'll just wait for this.
Tax collector.
This is so many Man.
Tax collector.
So many toilets. I'm the one who set it up. This is what we deal with now forever. Naresar just subscribes. Can you also subscribe him a better internet connection? That would be amazing.
Tax collector.
Must be Taco Bell night on the courtesy flush. No. Poor Vince on BPL.
Tax collector.
Rip his butt. Oh, Mr. J. Witt, thank you for the courtesy and follow. I think it's broken finally.
Tax
Nope. I feel really bad because Nick can't be here to play and hear all this wonderful flushing going on. It is lovely to see this series continue. I really want it to go forward, Topsy.
Tax collector. More gold, Your Majesty.
Oh, here we go. More gold, Your Majesty. George Ledoux. George Ledoux voiced almost everything in Majesty. I'm not even kidding. He's like nearly every voice in that game. I wouldn't be surprised if he's playing the female voices. He literally does all those. It's insane.
More gold, Your Majesty.
Chaos and for toilets. Oh my God, Wrath. Damn. What am I gonna do with 20 pennies or 20? Was it 2,000 pennies? Yeah, $20. Damn, dude. What am I supposed to do with all that money? I don't know what to do with it.
More gold, Your Majesty.
Narrator. I just heard the squelch. I think narrator is completely off the internet forever. So big oof on that. Oh wait, no, he's back. Narrator, how's it going? I can't hear you.
Okay.
Tax collector.
Now I think I can hear you.
Okay.
Can you hear me again?
I can. Oh, not really over the toilets. So our Archive came in and just dropped 20 subs on us, and then Wrath just threw $20 of pennies at us. And yeah, we're just like, and now it's just constant flushing and more gold, Your Majesty, all over. I can barely hear anything in the game. I can't hear you. Christ.
So I don't. Let me be back in 1 second
Your
to check on something.
Okay.
I don't know what took a nosedive at my end, but something went poorly.
Okay.
So I need to check something really quick.
And he just did it again. Oh my God, Archive, what is... No! Okay, let's see how much of this game I can play while
More gold, Your Majesty.
while George Ledoux interrupts the stream constantly with his wonderful voice. While Narrator fixes his internet troubles, let's...
So, you are...
Yes, I'm here, Brian Cummings, thank you. Alright, let's go. You know what? I remember...
More gold, Your Majesty.
We figured out the last time. This old man here, he's trying to look for his...
I am Nikolai. Have you seen my honor?
I believe this is,
Tax collector.
same voice of Liquid Snake. I forget his name. It's the same guy, though. Slipped my mind. I hate when the brain farts.
Tax collector.
I'm looking for Anna. Why? Why are you guys doing all this? This is insane. What am I going to do with all of this? I've never seen 1,000% on... Okay, everybody on YouTube. See, I can't explain to you, but on Twitch, there's an insane amount of pennies and flushing and all this shit going on. I don't know. What am I going to do with it? I can't... You know what? I am building the editing PC, so I'll play these 1993 adventure games on my stupid editing machine that I built. I will be streaming that when I build it too, by the way. I got one of the parts finally.
Okay, so on my end at least, I think things are back to somewhat normal.
Back to normal?
Except in order to make sure things were back to normal, I had to, or try to figure out what was the problem. I kind of sort of got out of the game.
Wow.
So I don't know if it's possible to
I can reconnect you.
relaunch that, or...
I can reconnect you. While I try to go through all these toilets, let's see if we can get Naresar back in the game here. Let's see. Invite
Tax collector.
Naresar. All right, I invited you.
Tax collector.
You can't see me anymore because now I'm just toilets. Toilets for days. So many toilets.
Tax collector.
Tip top flop. Are you in the game, Nick?
Yes, I am now.
Can you move anything? No.
Tax collector.
No.
Okay, no, I can fix that. Alright. Now you should be able to move. Try moving the mouse.
Tax collector.
Yeah, I'm trying to, but nothing seems to be happening.
Why?
Tax collector.
Why you do this? Why must I speak in toilet now?
Tax collector.
I wish I could show you here.
Tax collector.
Just constantly. Oh, look, I saw you move the mouse. I saw that, Nick. You're moving the mouse, not me. Someone's in control of the game again. Yes.
It moved a little bit.
It moved by a few inches.
Maybe.
Tax collector.
Maybe. The adventure game.
The part is stop moving the mouse like 30 seconds ago. It's still
yeah, it's still kind of slow, huh? I don't.
Yeah,
Tax collector.
Still chugging for, and I don't know. Like I don't understand why.
I don't get it either.
I don't. Why?
Gold,
Why
Your Majesty.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, it was working fine earlier. It worked fine first part of the stream, and Are
you downloading anything on your Steam? Maybe. Game is being updated.
Yeah. I wouldn't.
I wouldn't put.
It would be like that. Would be something Steam would do. Hold on.
Yeah. This is just insane.
No.
Tax collector.
It's stuck at 1 second remaining. It'll never end. This is amazing. And cursed. This is very cursed.
Tax collector.
When Daddy Bezos gives up the Bezos bucks and deposits them into my account, I'll put that into the stream computer or the editing computer somehow.
Tax collector.
This is... I've never seen this many anything.
Oh.
This feels like an upstream... Oh, yeah, you got it. Look. What are you... How do you... Are you using a controller?
No. I was just, like, doing simple motions just to make sure
it's smooth again. All right, let's play the game while it's smooth. If you can. Because here's my hell. Just this... constantly while you're trying to talk.
Tax collector.
All
right, let's go. Come on, Nick.
Okay. So,
hit play at the bottom. So, I went to the inn and got you a room. So hit that little rope so we can go into this office here.
Okay.
It's a memory game.
Tax
Can you remember that?
Was it? Like, I heard the tones.
I can't remember because there's so many toilets.
Tax collector.
Well, but I didn't. Like, I heard the tones, but I didn't see any of the bells light up.
I think it was. I think I know what the answer is. I think it's.
Tax collector.
Nope, I was wrong.
Is it supposed to be you're just supposed to remember the tones?
Yeah, you just have to hit the right ones in the right order. So. It was dun dun dun. Done, done. Yep. Okay.
Okay.
I'm okay at rhythm games. If this happened during a rhythm game, I'd lose my mind.
Tax collector.
It's still going, Nick. It's still flushing. It's still flushing.
Tax collector.
I'm sorry for your pain, I guess.
So, we got so many emotes on Twitch now. I got an
Tax
LOL frog.
collector.
That's kind of cool.
Okay, let's see what this does.
Welcome to the Transdental Receiving
Tax
Animal
collector.
Processor. You can always analyze the creature you wish to capture, then apply the proper bait. If the animal is in the immediate vicinity,
Tax
the trap will
collector.
catch it for you. It's so hard to view this for this is going on. If the animal is not in the area, you'll just have to catch it yourself, but at least you'll know what to feed it.
Tax collector.
So you don't know what you want to capture yet. Oh, all right, then be that way. Come back when you're ready. Wow, that machine's
Tax
awfully sassy.
collector.
Okay then.
Gotta.
The bust's
Tax collector.
eyes follow you. The sign on the door says, Dr. Cranium's private lab.
This.
Entrance
Tax
by
collector.
prior appointment or
How much money is that? Like, what do you guys do? Are you like satellite engineers or something? What the fuck? This is too
Tax
much.
collector.
100 subscriptions, you say?
Yeah, like what am I? What is
Tax
that?
collector.
Yeah, they're rocket surgeons. You might get fined for wasting all that water. Yeah.
The sign says,
Tax
"This is
collector.
The medical examiner. Oh yeah, so open up the right door, Nick, and something awesome will happen.
More
Don't knock,
gold,
just
Your
open.
Majesty.
No fear. No fear.
Is this something that I should have saved just before?
Nope, not at all. Go ahead and click open.
Okay.
Sorry.
Oh no!
More
you beat
gold, Your
Antwerp."
Majesty.
More gold? Oh my god.
Fortunately, these are just baby Antwerps, so the attack wasn't fatal.
Yeah, remember the Antwerp from the first game? Bouncing,
Yes.
that thing would not go bow, 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 bow over and over again.
Well, I think we had to lure it away from
More
a cave
gold, Your
entrance.
Majesty.
More gold, Your Majesty. Yeah, I don't know how much any of this money is, but whatever you guys just gave me is going into this editing computer.
It reminds you of.
And
a
as I said, I'm
portal
gonna
minus
stream that when I build it.
So it's definitely not a glass.
It'll be really
More
cursed.
gold, Your Majesty.
Thank you. So you have to click on the trap machine. and
Okay.
we got to figure out how to capture an Antwerp. So let's start by identifying your animal, okay? Is it alive?
Yes.
Is it fast?
Yes.
Is it vicious?
More gold, Your Majesty.
Maybe? I mean, I guess they did kind of attack me.
Run away and let it catch you. What?
Okay, then.
Yep. You try it again. And let's start by identifying your... Is it alive? Is it fast? Lord Jirek, thank you for the follow, man. Thank you for the curse. Is it vicious?
Vicious? No.
Is it silly?
Yes?
Ha! You're trying to catch the flying aardvark.
No.
You obviously have a craving for a chocolate mousse.
No.
You aren't looking for an Antwerp, are you?
Yes.
You surely don't mean a full-sized adult Antwerp, do you?
No.
Bouncing baby Antwerps are avid for avocados. Or they're avid avocado eaters. So if you remember your ration, I want you to go to the inventory and hit the eyeball on it.
Okay.
Yeah. Rations. You have 5. All right. Click again. These avocado and garlic sandwiches are the strangest adventuring meals you've ever encountered. Get the avocado and garlic sandwiches. Nothing else. Still, they last a long time, will keep you from starving to death. Of course, you may wish you'd starve to death if you had to eat them too often. Good lord, avocado and garlic is... No, who would what, like, if you're in the vicinity of anybody who talks, this would be a breath. This would be Dragon's Breath right here. That was a pick of Bullwinkle, yes.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Then, yeah. So it's got avocado on it, so you can use that to actually capture one of the baby Antwerps. So.
Okay.
Yeah. And don't worry, he eats the rations on his own. So if you don't have to worry about feeding your
Evade
character.
the trap with avocado from your sandwich. Avocado was never high on your list of favorite foods anyway.
Well, that's just because there's no
Trap
taste.
starts working.
Avocados are great.
You've caught an Antwerp. It's simply amazing.
I dare you to replicate this recipe for the next BPL food vid. You know what? I think Goat might actually eat it. I'm not saying Goat will eat anything, because that sounds like something actual goats would do, because Goat is actually very particular about what he eats. Very particular. But I think he would eat an avocado and garlic sandwich. I think he would actually eat it and go, this is actually really good. He would eat it with the crunch and everything. Okay, so remember the key maze on the left door?
Vaguely.
Cool, you're going to get a full refresher on it.
You've caught an Antwerp.
So you just click the door and
Simply
he'll
amazing.
use the Antwerp in the maze. The Antwerp is how you're going to get the key inside the maze. That statue keeps blowing gum. You just open it.
This is the Antwerp maze. Antwerps are naturally bouncy, so all you have to do
Oh,
is
this
slowly rotate
stupid
the
thing.
maze until the baby Antwerp bounces over to the key, then out through the exit.
Yeah, pretty simple, right? You just got to get it to bounce out of the maze, through the maze to the key, and out through the exit on the right. Don't fall down any of the holes. And you have to time it. This is why Naresar nearly pulled his hair out last time. And you have an internet connection, so here we go. Oh, come on, Nick. You play games like this on your phone.
No, like that. I'm doing a combination of things, trying to figure out, okay, which is the best way to try to go through this. Because I see at least two distinct paths, but the other thing is going to be trying to time it so that, like, stupid things don't happen.
Stupid things are going to happen anyway.
Fair.
Yeah, I'll figure out how much money went out to Bezos there, and we'll see if we can get some upgrades for this editing computer. And I'll have you guys, like, we'll stream it, and then you guys tell me how to put it together. I mean, I already know how to put computers together, but I think it'd be funnier. So what you should do first is take and make sure you have nice wool socks on, and then get on your thick carpet and rub your feet really fast, and then pick up your RAM. 200 on my end. Man, Archive, that's very generous of you, dude. I think that's at least one SSD that I can put in the computer. So I appreciate that. Assuming Bezos doesn't take the majority of it, which he probably does. I mean, I know he doesn't work at Amazon, but he's forever going to be Daddy Bezos. There's nothing he can change about that. That's why he quit, because we were calling him Daddy Bezos, and it made him sad. That's the true story behind it. Twitch takes like 30%. I don't know. I don't know anything about their transfers and payments and stuff. Sometimes money just appears, and I go, where did this come from? It confuses me every time, and it's usually that's what it is. It's Twitch, but I'm not trying to do any of this for the dollars, but I will put it to use. You almost got this, Naresar.
You say as
I know. You've got this. I know you could do it. I think sometimes the larger ones tend to have smaller cuts taken out or something. Yeah. The larger ones tend to also be able to get away with stuff more. because we had talked about like having like I know guns are actually banned on Twitch because there are idiots out there, but we wanted to actually show off some of the stuff that we had here at the house and really can't on Twitch, unfortunately. However, on YouTube, we had no problem putting Texas RPK on his channel because last week we actually streamed Courtesy Flush on his channel, which was pretty weird. And Vince was there. Vince is such a wonderful guy. He just tried the Taco Bell challenge tonight. If you guys don't know what that is, essentially, the Taco Bell challenge is you have to eat $32 worth of Taco Bell in 45 minutes. You can't get up and you can't throw up. Now, a lot of you guys are already starting to put math in your head. Oh, that sounds easy. Oh, I could do all this. It's really not. It really is not. Only a very, very, very few people have been able to do it. Keegan of the Legion actually was the first guy to do it in a long time. And Vince tried to, but he wasn't really trying to win. He just wanted to see, you know, what he could do. But yeah, it nearly hit. It was too much. Like I try to tell people, don't buy 5 Baja Blasts because you can't hold that much liquid in your body without killing yourself. I mean, you can, but it's just, don't hurt yourself doing it. Or they buy like 15 tacos, but it's like, there's something about Taco Bell where it's like, you feel like you can eat more, but the physicality of it really doesn't match up to what you feel. You know what I mean? Your brain doesn't seem to calculate how terrible 7 tacos tend to be. The Wild Russian. By the way, thank you, Wild Russian, for also giving so many of those gifts, man. Can you get into the Legion for doing the Fiesta Pale challenge? No, you can get into the hospital for doing the Fiesta Pale challenge. You know what that Fiesta Pale is, Nick? Have you ever seen it?
I don't know that I've ever seen it. I just know, like, from you guys talking about it enough.
So it's essentially, it's like one of those prepper containers that come with like a Mexican food themed kind of thing where it's like you can make like tortillas and cheese and all stuff, and it's huge, right? Well, the problem is that it's just the tortillas aren't there. It's just powder to make your own tortillas, but there's no oil or anything. So it's like it's supposed to be just add water, but that's not how bread's made. I mean, you can make bread with water, but it would be horrible. And it wouldn't even be survival food. It would be cement. So yeah, it was just a bunch of, gotta go all crunchy basic tacos. Look, Wrath, if you could do all of those crunchy tacos, more power to you, but $32 is a lot of food at Taco Bell. And some people are like, I could get like 5 chalupas or some, like they build these big crazy things, but it's like your body cannot hold that much cheese. Or like Keegan's wife, she tried to do it with him at the same time, like doing the challenge. And she got like, I think it was like 10 packs of cinnamon twists, because she's like, oh yeah, it's all powder. What happens when you add water to that powder? What do you think's gonna happen? It's gonna turn into a lot of food. Hey, you made it.
Okay, where am I trying to go? Like the opening? Like, is that where I'm trying to get with this?
Yeah, you don't want to go down those holes. Yeah, it is a really bad idea, Wrath. I mean, you can do it any way you want. Drinks don't count. Well, the thing is with the drinks, is people, because drinks typically are expensive at fast food, they think that I can just buy a bunch of those. There's only so much Baja Blast one person can handle. And unless you're like that guy who chugs all those drinks on YouTube with the like giant like wine glass that's like the size of a pitcher bowl. I mean, unless you're that guy, you're not gonna be able to make it. That guy is just he's built different.
Congratulations.
Hey!
Yeah.
Use the baby Antwerp to get Dr. Cranium's laboratory key from the maze. You add the key to your keyring.
There we go. Dr. Cranium's maze. It's easy to get $32. Just buy nothing as a combo. Oh yeah, by the way, Nick, you can't just go through there. You actually have to do another puzzle. This is a match. Actually, Nick, this is actually right up your alley. You do like these puzzles. You don't have to. I don't think you have to rotate
this is
these.
Just translation.
Yeah, and you could translate from anywhere on the board, so it's even easier. You just have to match the image up.
Okay.
Yeah, Naresar loves playing these kinds of puzzles on. Was it like your iPod, or what is that phone you have?
I do have iPod Touch, yes, that I tend to play these sorts of things on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we'll just be hanging out talking, and he's over there just doing sliding puzzles, and it's like it's like his brain is coming up with formulas. I don't know why I made you out to be a scientist, Nick. I'm sorry.
Well, I was, almost a scientist.
Oh, what do you mean by that?
Well, I mean, my degree was in geology.
Oh, okay. So you would have been Earth Sciences?
Yeah.
Nice. Naresar's also. Are you into trains? He is very much into trains. He works at he volunteers at a wheelhouse in Cleveland.
Roundhouse.
Roundhouse, excuse me. Yes.
No. You.
Yeah, I didn't realize how everything was cheap until you started to strategize it. Yeah, that's a problem. To be honest, because you found the Black Pants Legion on Instagram. Oh, that's not us. That's somebody else. They could do whatever they want with that account. We're never going to be on Instagram. That's a cursed website. Like, it's okay to be a user on Instagram to like hang out, but if you have to actually try to play the Instagram game, good luck to you. That's a life right there. I think you have most of it.
Yeah, like, I have the central part.
Yeah.
Like, that part I have on lock, because I'm pretty sure, like, the keyboard's supposed to be dead center.
I think that pink key on the lower left there goes to the top, because if you look at that second on the top row there, it looks like there's a little bit of pink. Not on the other side, sorry. Where the red is. So if you take that pink key and put it, yeah, something like that maybe. Well, like, take a look at that pink key, and you can actually see the green key is on the left side is like all sticking out there. But yeah, I think the pink one goes at the very top, like that pink loop there. Yeah, I think that goes up there. Yeah, that makes more sense. Yeah, so that side's perfect. Yeah.
Okay, so then
and I think the blue one might go at the. I think the blue one goes on the very top. Yeah. Yeah, that one just. I think that one goes up there. Yeah. Perfect.
Hey,
now go to your inventory
go.
and use your key. You can click the little inventory thing. Yeah.
Great! You've managed to find Dr. Cranium's keyhole and open the door. You pass through into Dr. Cranium's private laboratory.
This is the part of the game where they were like, let's put in all the,
Quickly, Igor, the fluid. I must have the fluid. Oh, excuse me. I thought it was Igor coming in to assist me. He helps out in the lab sometimes. Now then, what can I do for you?
Oh, he comes into the lab. Yeah, so, yeah.
You say hello to the scientist.
Welcome to my laboratory. You must have more than the usual intelligence and perseverance to have made it in here.
You introduce yourself to Dr. Cranium and tell him a little about your adventure.
I'm trying to get the,
I should be most interested to hear about your travels and your scientific discoveries along the way. Unfortunately, I have very little time for that right now. Perhaps we can discuss your adventures when you next return.
tell about magic. I'm sure he'd love to hear that as a scientist. Oh, Naresar's losing connection.
Oops.
There we go.
Stop. You were being good.
He was so good. Hey, he got through the puzzles, man.
You explained to Dr. Cranium that magic is really a lot like science, and
Okay,
even
I
deals
got the
with the same
formulas.
elements.
Oh,
Oh, nonsense! There's no such thing as magic. There is only science. What you call magic is simply scientific phenomena that have not yet been properly investigated and catalogued.
Yep, that sounds typical.
he says to the wizard.
Yes, as you cast Fireball. Yeah, let's talk to him and ask him some questions. This is how you get your potions in the game, and this is also the game's piracy protection, because they do the thing where they ask you a question, you go to the manual and you get the answer from it. It was a very common way to protect games in the past. So you have to actually talk to him directly. If the game will let you. Here, I'll click on it for you.
My name is Dr. Cranium.
Yeah,
I'm Moldavia's chief scientist and a certified genius. Some call me mad, but I much prefer Dr. Cranium.
Wow. See, the fact that he didn't laugh at that tells me that he's taking it very seriously. Yeah. John Rhys Davies. Yep. Sala from the Radios of the Ross Ark. Yep. Science.
Ah, yes, science. I'm glad you asked. Science is the process of systematically increasing our knowledge of the world through observation and experiment. Unfortunately, some of the townspeople here seem to have no concept of the wonders of science. Some of them even claim my little inventions are magical. Such poppycock. There's no such thing as magic. Still, the townspeople insisted that I should be able to use my magic to cure wounds and sickness. I told them that I am a scientist, not a doctor, but they wouldn't listen. I had
he has
little
doctor
choice
in
but
his
to
name.
concoct some simple elixirs. They were childishly pleased. Science is really so simple once you understand it.
Yeah, science is simple once you understand it, right, Nick?
Kind of.
Stamina potions. Those are great. 5-hour energy. And your mouse is having trouble here. I'll give you a hand.
If you want to improve your stamina, then you
Oh,
should
looks like
make
it's fine
sure
now.
you eat a healthy diet from all the different food groups and get plenty of aerobic exercise. That is science.
Oh, thank you. I wanted potions though.
Oh, you must mean my patented healing drink. You may have my last one. Unfortunately, I have forgotten the formula for its main ingredient. If you can help me remember it, I will be able to make some more healing drinks, although the work is very time-consuming.
Okay, so here we go. He's looking for the word yammer, and yammer is air, pizza,
Good old pizza elemental.
air, water, pizza. Yes, the pizza elemental from Quest for Glory 2.
Thank you. With that information, I'm sure I shall be able to create some sensational scientific solutions.
Thank you for actually buying the game. All right, poison cure.
Oh, you must mean my new universal poison antidote. You may have this one, but I will need some help with the formula to make more. Also, I am afraid I only have time to make one each day.
So this one is Cranium, which is earth, water, fire, pizza, earth.
Thank you. With that information, I'm sure I shall be able to create some sensational scientific solutions.
Not an antidote, just a lot of meth and sugar. Empty flasks? Yeah, you need those.
You ask Dr. Cranium if he can spare an empty flask for specimen collection.
Of course, of course. I am always delighted to assist scientific research of any kind, and I have plenty of flasks. You may have this one.
See, so nice. Experimentation.
Experiments are the meat and drink of science. First, you must come up with a hypothesis based on your understanding of the scientific elements. Then perform an experiment to test the hypothesis. Afterwards, you have a pizza.
Oh, I like this guy already. What are the scientific elements?
Earth is for solidity and stability. Air gives freedom and movement. Fire provides power and energy. Water, fluidity, and life. Pizza, of course, is the most important element of all. Pizza represents the essence of well-rounded
Of course.
and regaining strength. Most importantly, you can have it delivered in under half an hour in most areas.
You can have it under half an hour in most areas, not Mordavia. It's just going to be a garlic pizza. What's a hypothesis?
A hypothesis is a scientific guess. One predicts the result of an operation, performs an experiment to test the prediction, then has a pizza to celebrate the result.
Yep.
It is very important to stay flexible, however. Sometimes the experiment may give a different result than predicted by the hypothesis.
This is Dr.
Since
Cranium.
real scientists don't like to make mistakes, we always write the hypothesis in pencil.
Wow.
This man doesn't look like he consumes as much pizza as he implies in these answers.
I don't know. He is resting his hands on his pot belly. So maybe he's one of those guys who gets fat in like just small places. Like just in, yeah.
Pizza is a crucial ingredient in many scientific formulae. There is a nearly infinite variation in its effects, depending on whether one starts with pepperoni, mushrooms, artichokes, or plain cheese. One should always order extra pizza in case the experiment requires additional materials. Besides, science is hungry work.
It's true. You know what? If this was like, they honestly have said this in college, that science, a scientific hypothesis is coming up with an idea, testing the idea, experimenting, and then celebrating it with pizza at the end. I think there would be way more scientists in the world. The end of the day, there's always pizza. All right, something else. Pizza doesn't happen at 1 a.m. in the boonies, but listen, Grim, I happen to know in the boonies there are Walmarts, and they do have Red Baron pizzas, which are like $3 or $4. And I know they're not the best pizzas in the world, but they're the best pizzas for $3 or $4, buddy. So if you feel like heading out to brave the Walmart in your area, and that's a true statement there, braving, you can get yourself a delicious pizza in probably about 30 minutes or less. Because let's be honest here, if you live in the boonies, you're speeding. You don't drive into speed limit. You don't do that. Walmart at 1 a.m. Good luck. I'm sure he'll be strapped. He'll be fine.
Carver. Business has been slow lately, perhaps because there are very few people left in town. So Igor sometimes comes in to help me with my work.
Oh, Igor. Oh, you know what? Yeah, I hope Mattis Guardian is still in the chat.
Igor has had less work of late. The forest is just as dangerous, but there aren't very many people left in town who are stupid enough to go out there at night, you know. I like to think of it as a sort of evolution in action.
Because the way Igor talks sounds a lot like how Mattis Guardian would voice Igor if it was his voice. Mattis Guardian is hilarious with his characters.
For himself in the gravestone business. You might say he is well on his way to becoming a rock star. Then again, you might not.
Fair Freight Frank says stop signs are not but stop suggestions. Exactly. If you're living in the boonies, they are just the only thing that's gonna stop is well, I mean, I guess if you stop for deer, you probably might have to, depending on your car. All right, something else.
Oh, did we ask? I don't think we asked about the cemetery.
Outside town to the east. It has proven a fruitful source of materials for my experiments.
Oh.
There are also some interesting and cryptic puzzles to be solved there.
Oh, shut up. Big gun interchange.
Essential etheric fluid is an important ingredient in my formula for reanimating dead bodies. It contains the essence of the element of water, the most important ingredient in life science.
It's true.
This laboratory is where I perform some of my most important research. Lately, I have been trying to bring life back to a dead body and to brew the perfect cup of tea.
Frank coming back at him with the puns. He seems as serious as a tomb with that joke. You know what, Frank? I really hope your character is similar in Resident Evil. Or he's just like, yeah, we come up with all these different experiments, and then we have a pizza at the end.
Just another day's work in the life of a scientist. Even science cannot bring a person back right the way they were, but one can use scientific principles to restore the semblance of life and energy to formerly dead flesh. The one alchemical combination that I have thus far been unable to fully analyze is that of a good cup of tea. I'm sure there must be a way to duplicate the effects of nature, but the results have not been promising so far. Perhaps you would like a cup of spearmint and beefsteak tea? I thought not. This is even harder than rehydration solution and reviving dead tissue.
Wow. Like, the other part was easy, but apparently he can't seem to make a normal cup of tea. Although beefsteak tea doesn't sound that bad, but adding the mint is a bit much. I just want a quick
comment on rehydration solution, aka adding water back to something.
It's not just water, it's science. There's pizza involved. That's how you know it's scientific.
I try to maintain a modest selection of useful experimental equipment in my simple laboratory.
He says with a giant laser above his head.
It's very difficult to obtain the most modern scientific accessories since the road out of the valley became closed by the swamp.
Yep.
Mad? Mad? They all call me mad, but what do they know of madness? I am not mad. A bit perturbed about the world situation and how I get so little respect, perhaps, but certainly not mad.
Okay, well, that's a touchy subject. Let's not ask that question again. Well, you got an empty flask, you got a couple, so you can come back here every day without having to do any more of those puzzles and get free potions.
Yay, potions.
So, yes. The only thing...
Come back and visit again.
Yeah, I forget. I think...
Oh, and if you see Igor, please tell him I still need the fluid.
Okay, he needs the fluid. So, yeah, we need to save. But I... Hey, Tyzo, thanks for the follow, man. Thanks for the courtesy. If you do it, he just repeats the same line. But, yeah, I believe the wizards in this game actually need to find Arana's garden and get a fruit from the tree in order to restore your magical powers. This game's a little bit different from the last one where you could just buy potions for everything. There's no stamina potion, unfortunately. You just got to raise your agility up, which we will get there by just running everywhere. Yeah, let's go north in the north passageway.
As you enter the northern part of the town, you hear the sound of a chisel chipping away at a stone block. A man is carving gravestones at one end of the street. Your attention quickly moves from the stone carver to the ominous Gothic building in the center of the street. There is definitely something not right about this structure.
Yeah, it's very Art Deco. It's not at all. It's very Art Deco if you're into Cthulhu, yes.
Perhaps a bit more Gothic, but...
Yeah, Gothic Cthulhu.
Now, just to...
you gonna knock on the door?
Satisfy the audience. I'm gonna go knock on the door.
Wait.
Even though I remember what happened last time.
Bad place. Very bad place. Go away. You'll be very sorry.
He's telling you. Oh, just open.
Nobody ever listened to Igor.
The Hectopus had the munchies ever since it got stoned. Fortunately for it, but not for you, it occasionally gets its meals delivered right to the door. The name of this death was Seafood Snack. Womp, womp.
Do all the different endings, or deaths, I should say, have names like that? Okay.
They all do. There are so many. I don't think Corey Cole has any part of his body where he can't just come out with puns. I think everything he does, he has to have puns in it. So yes. Let's say restore.
Okay.
You just double click on. Or you can just do that too. But yeah, let's have a chat with old Igor over there. We got money, but fuck off architecture.
Oh no, this is what
Scrumbles, French.
It doesn't say much.
Yeah, the door, yeah.
I'm trying to click on me. There we go.
The headstone carver stares at you and then goes back to work.
Rude.
You introduce yourself to the gravedigger.
Me, Igor.
That's it. Yeah, you can talk to him and ask him questions.
Building was Adventurers Guild. No adventurers, no guild.
This is straight up Mad Asgardian when he plays his characters. Just so fun.
Moldavia, this north part of town.
Griglak, son of Griglak.
Oh, this day job. Also work graveyard shift. Little graveyard humor there.
Okay, maybe not that part. I don't know.
Igor dig graves in cemetery. Igor put dead person in grave. Igor cover dead person with dirt. Igor put headstone on grave. Oh, plenty job security around here. Business is piling up. Little graveyard humor there. Again.
Yeah, no. Easily one of the best characters in the game. Wasn't your hump on the other side as a different guy?
Oh, this day job. Also.
Oh no, I
Yeah.
did that.
Oh, Igor not hear rumors. Igor not no stranger in town. Igor not no doctor make strange things in lab. Igor not no funny man in inn not funny. Igor not know many things. Igor not hear many things.
Yeah, totally.
Building was it?
Oh,
No.
Yep.
Bad building. No go there. Bad, bad, bad.
That's a very bad monastery. Alright. Let's go into this completely ruined shack.
The door is locked.
No.
I mean, I could try breaking down the door, but I seem to remember there's a key floating around somewhere.
Yeah, there's a key. The Burgomeister has it. If you ask him, he will give it to you. Maybe. He might also just say something mean to you, as he usually does. Yeah, you can't. He can't break the door. He's just gonna break his hand.
It is a wonder you have managed to live so long.
Well, nice.
Yes, there are. Yeah, Wrath, you're right. There are vampire fangs on the mouth. Same. The finger is like a weird hand. It's like it's supposed to be a kind of like spooky thing.
Yeah, like you notice the hand has
Like
what looks like it's supposed to be the ends of what is that? The radius ulna sticking out of it.
Talk to him. Oh yeah.
What is it you want?
Like he has anybody else to talk to. Yeah.
The Adventurers Guild is in the north part of town, but it's closed and boarded up. There have been no adventurers here since the road was flooded. By the laws of the land, I must give you the key for the asking. Perhaps it will be of some use to you.
God, could you imagine that? Like, someone's like, I didn't want to be an adventurer. I was just curious as to why the building. Okay, got this key now. I guess I gotta go in there. The best way to become a hero is not even.
Ask about anything else here?
No, he's just gonna talk shit about everybody.
Okay.
He doesn't have a lot, except for he'll say something about Nikolai still looking for his wife. But
Try
basically,
not to make a nuisance of yourself.
the last time we played this, if you remember, he just basically said, "Don't do this. Don't touch that. Get out of town. I don't like you."
You unlock the door using the key the Burgomeister gave you.
There you go. And now you can go into the Adventurers Guild.
This desk holds the adventurer's logbook, a quill pen, and an inkwell.
Hey, we signed all of them throughout every game so far, so might as well continue that tradition.
Yes.
You read in the adventurer's log about some of the exploits of past adventurers in Moldavia. Prominent among them is the story of Piotr and the Dark One's cult. Near the end of the book, Piotr tells how he led the armies against the Chernovi cult outside the Dark One's cave. The fighters were trained soldiers, but the cult members fought like madmen. Suddenly, the cult members changed their forms and became grotesque monsters. Many of the soldiers panicked and ran. The battle was nearly lost. Then Pyotr heard the voice of Irana. "By all my will, I banish you two." The voice was cut off. The cult members screamed and ran. Pyotr entered the cave and searched for some sign of life. All he could find were the grotesque remains of cult members. The only sign of Irana was her magical staff lying on the ground. Pyotr picked it up and left the cave, knowing that Irana was beyond his help. Pyotr then tells how he brought the staff back to town and placed it in the town square. A garden of flowers instantly sprang up around it. Near the end of the book, Pyotr tells that he was going to seek out the rituals of the Dark One and destroy them. There are no later entries.
Yep. Sounds like you got a quest ahead of you now.
Yep.
Let's sign that logbook.
You sign your name into the adventurer's logbook with a flourish. It's almost become a habit by now.
Yeah.
That would be a lot easier if the desk had a drawer.
So then there's no reason for the option. Okay.
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
Be that way.
Yeah. RP fact, Fireball improves every situation. But yeah.
Some round metal weights lie neatly stacked on the floor. I better hope Dr. Cranium doesn't see them. He'd probably invent the cannon and upset the balance of power.
Yeah, that's how you train your character to have more strength, but we should probably save that
Come to think of it, exercise machines are diabolical devices.
That is true. And in Adventurer Guild tradition, there's always a moose head.
It's a rare example of the deadly Mordavian moose, distinguishable by its long, fang-like canines. Someone has strung garlic around its neck, probably in hopes that it will stay on the wall.
Yeah. The moose is already quite a dangerous creature. The fact that it has fangs is a bit concerning. I think there's a book on the shelf that you need.
There are a number of books on the shelf, including Hero Magazine's Golden Guild Guide to Mordavia, Flora, Fauna, and Folklore.
Let's take a book.
Hey, this isn't a lending library.
Okay, well, the narrator apparently is a librarian. Whatever. Let's read that book.
Which book do you want to read?
Creative casting and talk fu will raise your magic in your speaking.
The book is all about using spells in unusual and creative ways, such as calming a fire, using alternate flame and frost spells to make something brittle and break, and so on.
You learned this at Wizard Academy in Quest for Glory 2.
Improve your spell casting.
When they had you walk on that conveyor belt in space. Yeah, talk fu.
This book teaches the ancient Oriental art of talk fu. How to overcome opponents by attacking them with the unpronounceable names of martial arts forms and confusing them with fortune cookie wisdom. You get lost somewhere between karate and kokusuru.
All right. What about creative casting again? Anything else in there?
You read through the book on spell casting techniques again. It hasn't changed.
Okay. Nope, that's it.
Okay.
No, the Hero Magazine and the brochure are actually in the box of the game.
But the bookshelf won't budge. If there's a secret passage around here, it's hidden a different way.
Well, worth a shot.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's leave this area and leave town, because we haven't been outside, really, other than just to arrive here. But, yeah. Any library facts? Yes. All libraries contain books mostly made out of eyelids. That is a library fact.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. You having trouble?
Possibly. Seems like it was moving okay. It just doesn't want to click for me.
A wizard in high-level D&D and make advanced fireball named Fisher's Fireball. Yeah, Duncan Fisher's Fireball. That would be a good one. It's like horse explosion. It's playing the music from the first game when you left town.
So,
yeah, I think this would be a good time to save it here, and we'll pick it back up. We've been playing for like an hour and a half or so.
Okay.
So yeah, let me pop it back over to the main thing. So yeah, Naresar is back. We'll continue playing Quest for Glory. I think you can be good for next Friday.
As far as I know at this point, I'll let you know if something changes.
Okay. So yeah, we should be good next Friday to pick this back up. Monday, Mecha will be back, and we'll be playing more Phantasmagoria on Monday. We might stream on Sunday. It's kind of up in the air. I'm not sure if we'll do it or not, but we'll figure it out because we have a guest coming over. Matter of fact, I think he's probably already here. So, yeah, that's pretty much it for tonight. Thank you guys for hanging out. Thanks for throwing all this money at the stream. I don't know what we're going to do, but whenever Bezos Bucks comes, I'll let you guys know how much it was, as I have no idea. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I appreciate everything that you guys have done to just hang out and join with us, because it's just cool to be able to chat with everybody. And yeah. Oh, if you're not in on the know, Artgrave, thank you for the courtesy. If you guys aren't on the know, we had just finished the recording for the next BattleTech, the Marauder, so we're actually already starting on the monumental task of putting that together, and hopefully we should be able to get a really awesome episode out of this one, because I will most likely be playing, I don't know if you guys can see it, there's a keyboard here. I might be playing some music for this one. I'm pretty excited to, actually I'm kind of nervous to play music now that I've said it. Anyway, thanks a lot for joining me, Nick. Hopefully we'll be back on Monday. That's pretty much it. I'm terrible at ending these streams, so yeah, some buttons, I don't have them. Do I have, what's this window here? Okay, here we go. Yeah, here, I'll just end it with the death music of this game, because we'll probably hear it a lot. You guys take care. Yeah, that's gonna happen a lot.